Hey, what's up, you guys? All right, we got Darren Till versus Marvin Vettori in UFC Vegas 23. And Darren Till comes in with a high chin. I don't like that. He's got bad cardio after 3 rounds, and I think he's more bark than bite at this point. He's questionably 4 years with losing if you don't count the Wonder Boy win, which was in England and stuff like that. I mean, he's always going to be quick, but I think he has some mental lapses where he's scared and things like that. And I don't think he puts in the work. I think he puts in the work a little bursts at a time. You know what I mean? I could be totally wrong there, but it just seems like he doesn't put in the same amount of work as Marvin Vettori. Now, Marvin Vettori, he's got the volume, he's got the takedowns and things like that. And I notice he recovers quickly. Like he can look a little gassed and then come out, looking much better. And a couple minutes later, so he's better everywhere, and I'm gonna go with Marvin Vettori on this one by decision or TKO. The next one we got Arnold Allen versus Sadiq Yusuff, and I like both of these fighters. I think they're both good. I've seen Sadiq have some weakness in there. He comes out strong. I remembered him being a little bit stiffer than he was. Watching him back, he doesn't seem as stiff, but he is strong. He's got volume, but he in the Philly fight, he gave up his back so much and was easily wrapped and whatnot, but he's got a strong overhand, but always exposes his hips. And I think that's where Arnold Allen could possibly wrap him up. He has great instinct, 16-1 record, things like that. These guys are about the same size, and but I think that Arnold Allen is a really great, well-rounded fighter, and I don't think he lets anything affect him outside of the ring, and maybe Sadiq could fall victim to the no crowd. I'm not sure. Has he fought with... Never mind. Just never mind about that. But on this one, I'm going to go with Arnold Allen, and I think he could pull off the decision or even get a submission on Sadiq Yusuff. All right, in the next one, we got Chris, whatever his name is, versus Kyle Daukaus. All right, you guys have fun with that name. But I watched some tape on this guy, and the Russian fighter, I'll say. And I think he's going to be next level, man. I really do. He looks a little chunkier than he did in his other stuff. But I think he's going to be maybe a rising star in this. And Daukaus, we saw him get whooped by Allen in the first couple rounds. And then he came back heavy in the third and looked good, but he did lose that fight. He's got nice kicks to the body and to the leg. But I think it's going to be a non-factor. I think he's going to get wrapped up and punched a couple times and then either KO'd or subbed by the Russian fighter here. All right, in the next one, we got Smiling Sam Alvey versus Julian Marquez. And I'm not a big fan of Sam Alvey. I think he kind of seems like the special ed kid that could fight, but he's got like retard strength. And but he can win a fight, man. He does well in sloppy fights. And to be completely honest, I could see him winning this fight. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some of the cappers putting some money on him this week. But I think that Julian Marquez has better. He's got the different standing chokes. He does stay in the fire a little too long, which I don't like. But he does have some good knees, things like that. I mean, I saw some red flags from both of these guys, but I think Julian's kind of trajecting upward, and we got Sam Alvey kind of trajecting downward. And he's just a journeyman fighter, you know what I mean? But he is a lot bigger than Julian here in terms of where he's fought before. He's a light heavyweight coming down to middleweight. But I still think that Julian Marquez gets the job done here. All right, we got Nina Ansarov versus Mackenzie Dern. And Nina just had the baby, I believe, or something like that. Whatever that deal is. And then she's got leg kicks and decision volume and stuff like that. And I think she has the better striking here compared to Mackenzie Dern's, barroom brawl type, swinging that she does. But she swings some haymakers and stuff like that. She has low volume. Obviously, she's like a submission master. But she's got bad defense and can get tagged up so much. And I think that's why Nina's the favorite here. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at this, but I'm going to go with Nina on this one. And I think that she's just going to win the decision and work on the right things to avoid Dern's traps and falling into her position. But I could definitely see Dern winning this one as well. But I'm going to pick Nina Ansarov. All right, the next one here, we got Mike Perry versus Daniel Rodriguez. And Mike Perry's just a fucking bum, dude. He's too small. He's distracted. There's too much going on. He's won 3 of his last 9, okay? he always finds a way to lose. He could have won the Cowboy fight and found a way to lose. And Daniel Rodriguez, man, he looked great. He did have his moment of weakness in the Dwight Grant fight. But other than that, he came back strong. He's laser focused, and I think he's a top 10 potential fighter for sure. And he's got like that prison punching power, you know what I'm saying? He ain't afraid to and I think he's a little harder than Mike Perry is, and that's one of Mike Perry's attributes is to act like gangster and shit like that. But I think Daniel Rodriguez is a little more realistic than Mike Perry is about it. And I think he could get the KO or the decision here, but I'm definitely going with Daniel Rodriguez.